Have you ever walked into a home and immediately noticed the floors? Not because they were damaged or worn out, but because they looked absolutely stunning. Smooth, rich in color, perfectly finished, and reflecting light in a way that made the entire room feel more luxurious. Now, here's the surprising part. Many of those beautiful hardwood floors didn't come that way from the factory. They were restored. Every year, homeowners spend thousands of dollars replacing hardwood floors that could have been brought back to life with proper sanding, staining, and sealing. Underneath, years of scratches, faded finishes, stains, and wear often lies beautiful wood waiting to be revealed. But here's the challenge. Floor refinishing can either dramatically increase the beauty and value of a home or create expensive mistakes that are difficult to fix. The difference comes down to understanding the process and avoiding common errors. Today, we're walking through the complete professional approach to sanding, staining, and sealing wood floors. From preparation and equipment selection to stain application and final protection, you'll learn the same principles professionals use to achieve durable, beautiful results. If you've ever dreamed of transforming tired hardwood floors into a feature that elevates your entire home, this guide is for you. Let's begin. Understand whether your floor can be refinished before renting equipment or purchasing supplies. The first step is determining whether the floor is suitable for refinishing. Many homeowners assume all hardwood floors can be sanded. Not always. Solid hardwood floors can usually be refinished multiple times. Engineered wood floors vary depending on the thickness of their hardwood veneer. Inspect the floor carefully. Look for deep water damage, severe warping, structural instability, missing boards, excessive wear. If the floor remains structurally sound, refinishing is often a cost-effective alternative to replacement. A proper assessment prevents wasted time and money. Empty the room completely. Professional results begin with proper preparation. Before sanding starts, remove everything from the room. Furniture, rugs, curtains, decorations, anything that could collect dust. Floor refinishing creates an enormous amount of fine dust. Even when using modern dust collection systems, a completely empty workspace allows unrestricted movement and improves safety. Professionals understand that preparation often determines the quality of the final outcome. Inspect and repair the floor first. Many beginners make the mistake of sanding before addressing existing problems. Professionals do the opposite. Inspect the floor carefully for loose boards, squeaks, gaps, protruding nails, minor cracks. Secure loose boards. Countersink exposed nails. Repair damaged areas. Fill gaps if necessary. Once the finish is removed, imperfections become far more noticeable. Addressing them beforehand creates a smoother and more professional final appearance. Choose the right sanding equipment. One reason professionals achieve consistent results is the equipment they use. For large floor areas, drum sanders and belt sanders remove material efficiently. Edge sanders handle areas near walls. Detail sanders reach corners. Each machine serves a specific purpose. Trying to complete an entire floor with a small handheld sander wastes time and often produces uneven results. Using the correct equipment dramatically improves efficiency and finish quality. Understand grit progression. Sanding isn't a single step, it's a sequence. Professionals gradually refine the surface, using increasingly finer grits. A typical progression might include coarse grit, medium grit, fine grit. The coarse grit removes old finish and surface damage. The medium grit smooths scratches left behind. The fine grit prepares the wood for staining and finishing. Skipping grits often leaves visible sanding marks that become even more noticeable after staining. Patience creates quality. Sand with the grain whenever possible. Wood grain influences both appearance and sanding behavior. Professionals pay close attention to grain direction. Whenever possible, sanding should follow the grain rather than crossing it aggressively. This reduces visible scratches and creates a smoother finish. The grain acts as a roadmap. Working with it produces cleaner results. Fighting against it creates unnecessary complications. Avoid common sanding mistakes. Many floor refinishing problems begin during sanding. Common mistakes include Staying in one spot too long, applying excessive pressure, skipping grit levels, moving too slowly, moving too quickly. A drum sander can remove material surprisingly fast. Hesitation often creates dips. Inconsistent movement creates uneven surfaces. Smooth, controlled motion produces professional results. Practice matters. Consistency matters even more. Pay special attention to edges. The center of the room often receives most of the attention. The edges deserve equal care. Professional floor refinishing includes seamless transitions between field sanding and edge sanding. Poorly blended edges become immediately noticeable once stain is applied. Take time to ensure consistency across the entire floor. The goal is a uniform surface that appears untouched by machinery. Vacuum thoroughly after sanding. Dust is one of the biggest enemies of a professional finish. After sanding, vacuum meticulously. Then vacuum again. Dust hides in cracks, corners, baseboards, joints. Even tiny particles can interfere with stain absorption and finish quality. Professionals often follow vacuuming with tack cloths or microfiber cleaning. The cleaner the surface, the better the final result. Test stain before committing. One of the most important professional habits is testing. Wood species absorb stain differently. Lighting affects appearance. Room colors influence perception. A stain that looks perfect in a store may look completely different at home. Always test stain in an inconspicuous area. Evaluate it under actual room light. Allow it to dry fully. Small tests prevent large disappointments. Choose the right stain color. Stain dramatically influences the mood of a room. Light stains create openness. Medium tones feel warm and timeless. Dark stains create sophistication and contrast. Current interior design trends often favor natural-looking finishes that highlight grain patterns rather than hiding them. The best stain enhances the wood's character rather than overwhelming it. Remember, flooring is one of the largest visual surfaces in the home. Choose thoughtfully. Apply stain evenly. An even stain application is one of the easiest ways to create an amateur appearance. Professionals work systematically. Maintain a wet edge. Apply consistently. Avoid puddles. Avoid dry spots. Work section by section. Allow the stain to penetrate according to manufacturer recommendations before removing excess. Consistency creates beauty. Understand drying times. Patience becomes especially important during finishing. Many homeowners rush. Professionals wait. Stain requires adequate drying time before sealing. Humidity, temperature, air circulation all influence drying speed. Applying finish too early can create adhesion problems and visual defects. When in doubt, allow more drying time rather than less. Choose the correct floor finish. The sealer protects everything you've accomplished so far. Popular options include oil-based polyurethane, water-based polyurethane, hardwax oils. Specialized floor finishes each offers different benefits. Oil-based products often provide warmth and durability. Water-based finishes typically dry faster and maintain lighter wood tones. The right choice depends on your goals and lifestyle. Apply thin, even coats. A common misconception is that thicker coats provide better protection. Professionals know otherwise. Thin, even coats generally perform better than heavy applications. Thick coats can create bubbles, uneven drying surface imperfections. Multiple thin coats build durability while maintaining clarity and smoothness. The finish should enhance the wood, not bury it. Sand between finish coats. Professional finishes often include light sanding between coats. This process removes tiny imperfections and improves adhesion. Use fine abrasives. The goal is not material removal. The goal is refinement. Each coat becomes smoother than the last. The result is the silky surface often associated with high-end hardwood flooring. Control dust during finishing. Even after sanding is complete, dust remains a concern. During finishing, close windows if conditions require. Minimize traffic. Keep pets away. Maintain cleanliness. Dust particles landing in wet finish create imperfections that may require correction later. Professionals treat finishing almost like painting a fine piece of furniture. Environment matters. Allow proper curing time. Dry and cured are not the same thing. A floor may feel dry within hours. Full curing often requires days or even weeks. Avoid heavy furniture placement too early. Use protective pads. Follow manufacturer recommendations carefully. Patience during curing contributes directly to long-term durability. Protect the newly finished floor once refinishing is complete. Maintenance becomes critical. Use felt pads under furniture, entry mats, proper cleaning products. Avoid excessive moisture. Clean spills promptly. Protecting the finish preserves the investment you've made. A well-maintained floor can remain beautiful for many years. Why? Floor refinishing increases home value. Hardwood flooring remains one of the most desirable features in residential real estate. Beautiful floors improve visual appeal, interior aesthetics, perceived quality, marketability. Refinishing often provides one of the highest returns among interior improvement projects. Because flooring influences every room, its impact extends throughout the home. The transformation can be dramatic. Common refinishing mistakes to avoid. Before finishing, remember these common mistakes: skipping floor repairs, rushing sanding stages, ignoring dust control, choosing stain without testing, applying finish too heavily, walking on floors too early, ignoring drying times. Most refinishing problems are preventable. Knowledge is often the difference between frustration and success. The difference between amateur and professional results. At first glance, professional floor refinishing may appear complicated. In reality, professionals simply follow a disciplined process. They prepare carefully, sand systematically, test thoroughly, finish patiently. Every step builds upon the previous one. There are no shortcuts, only consistency, and consistency creates quality. A beautiful hardwood floor is more than a surface you walk on. It influences the atmosphere of an entire home. It reflects light, highlights furniture, and creates a sense of warmth and craftsmanship that few other materials can match. The good news is that many worn floors aren't finished. They're simply waiting to be restored. By understanding how to sand properly, choose the right stain, and apply durable protective finishes, you can achieve results that rival professional work. The process requires patience, preparation, and attention to detail, but the rewards are substantial, because beneath years of wear often lies something remarkable: a floor capable of becoming one of the most beautiful features in your home once again.